Okay, this is excuse me, a little video for Harry, who's been having problems with the use of the Open Cockpits MCP, which is here. Okay, I'm just going to show you how I start up oc4ba and run it. There's a pretty specific sequence of events, I guess, I follow. And the one thing I've just set up version 3 of p3d and it's working. So I thought I'd run through it and show you exactly what I do. So here's oc4ba. You see this oc4ba? I just double click that and we get this window here. So this is the Boeing 737. Select that and enter the cockpit. And then I hit this configurator, auto config. Okay, so it's just run the script, and you can see here that the MCP is up and running. Obviously not connected to the flight sim at this stage. Okay, so none of the actual buttons light up, but the displays all light up. Now let me just show you what this looks like. Obviously I have the EFIS, the MCP, I also have COM1 and the ADF on the center console. So so I've got ticks here. Let me just show you what it looks like when I fire this up. And to do that, I'm going to hit this and then hit information. Okay, so we get here, then we hit the configurator, the auto config, and this brings up the config screen. Okay, so what I did there is I made sure that this was visible, and then I hit auto config here. Now in the config screen, you need to make sure that your Boeing 737 has the right scripts. Okay, so you should have both of these scripts running when you click on B737, and it should recognize your MCP v2 module here. Okay, I've got common ADF, we won't worry about that. Okay, now over here you can see the cockpit configuration, which is the script, the EFIS, COM1, MCP v2 and ADF. Now if this isn't working, usually what I do is I just hit this, that selects it, and you can see it runs the script. Okay, and you can see this has gone dark now. Okay, so this is completely dark. Okay, so the MCP currently is dark. But that's run the script, and there it is. It's come back, okay, and it's working. Okay, now your buttons won't be working at the moment, so I'm going to run now p3d. Okay, same as if you're running FSX, no different. I'm just going to wait for it to run. Okay, I'm going to select PMDG. Okay, I'm going to select my British Airways Virtual. Okay, so select. There it is. Okay, I'm going to click OK. You can see MCP is lit up. Okay, here we are. Now you can see is the course 000, course 0, 0, 0. Let's just set this to 0, 4, 5. 0, 4, 5. You can see 0, 4, 5. You can see that I can move that with the MCP. Okay. So I can switch auto throttle arm on. There we go. Okay. So that's all working. You can also see when I press the buttons that they're working. Obviously they're not lining up. I don't have a flight plan in right now. And for some reason, since I moved to version 3, the IAS Mac is not working for some reason. It's moving on the MCP, but it's not moving in the display. But I hardly ever use it, so I'm really not worried about that at all. Okay, so that is it. I think it's really about making sure if you've got your script correctly set up in SIOC, and you need to make sure you pay close attention to that, that you go into here by clicking here to make sure you've got this selected. So when you go into your Boeing 737, click here. Okay, that's just running the script again. Okay, MCP's gone dark again, so click here so you have this, and then click on this. That brings up your, we've got two running now, so that brings up this config box. Make sure you select your aircraft, make sure that the right scripts are in here, that your configuration is right here. If your configuration isn't right here, you can select COM, for instance. So you select your module. If your modules aren't being seen by SIOC, they won't be in here. So you need to make sure your MCP v2 is in here. So I'll just give you an example. If COM is in here and I want to add it to my aircraft profile, okay, let's just take that out. Okay, so COM, I want to map that to COM1. So COM1 is here, and you see COM1 gets added back in there. And then when I want to run this script, I just hit that. That runs the script. And what you'll see here, eventually, takes a little while. You have to be a bit patient. It's still running. You'll eventually see this light up. Of course, it's not doing it for me now. Let's just run it again. And close that. It's running again. Okay. You can see sometimes even it doesn't work for me. So I'm going to just close. I think SIOC's running. You can see I've got a lot of instances of SIOC down here. So there we go. All right, so it's now running. It's back up and running. And then if I started P3D again, and I always start the MCP and the instruments before I run prepared, or FSX, I don't know which you're using. So I'm not sure if this is any help. The only other thing I can suggest is make sure that your the line that you have to edit in SIOC for your simulator to recognize it is correct. That was one of the big things that I had just really slightly got wrong. So it's always worth just double checking that. So I'm just going to run this so you can see that it's working. So go through that file in SIOC with a tooth comb. So here we go. There we go. It's working. Okay. Hopefully that's been some use. If not, give me a shout and we can talk further. Thanks.